In this video, I'm gonna share top 10 unique things to do in Prague. These are gonna be good for different types of weather and seasons, so keep on watching to find out what they are. We are kicking off our list with the oldest still functioning monastery in the Czech Republic, Břevnov Monastery, that was founded in the year 993. According to the legend, the two founders of the monastery, Boleslav II, the Czech Duke, and Saint Adalbert, Prague bishop, were taking a walk through the forest when they stumbled upon a deer that was trying to drink from a creek, but the water was blocked by a log, so they removed it and the water started floating again. They took it as a sign that they should build a monastery right here. And actually that's why Břevnov is called like that, because log in Czech is Břevno. So why do we think it is a unique place to visit? Well, because it is located a bit further away from the city center. You will need around 10 minutes to get here from the Prague Castle, and it's almost always empty, besides locals, obviously, who live in the area. Not many tourists make it here, but I think it's a shame because it's a very historical place. They have a beautiful Baroque church here and beautiful gardens around that you can visit for free. But the prime reason why people love Břevnov Monastery is, of course, the brewery. Because as soon as the monastery was founded, the brewery was founded as well. Beer from Břevnov Brewery is one of the most well-rated beers that are produced in Prague. So we highly recommend tasting it if you are around this area, because they don't sell it in other pubs which are located further away. You can try it in the restaurant that you will also find on monastery grounds. They also have a coffee place where, besides coffee, they also sell different types of beers. So you can either go to the restaurant or to that coffee place there. Take a tour of the National Theatre buildings. If you forgot to pack your fancy clothes to attend a concert in one of Prague's historical venues, you can still visit the amazing interiors of theaters during the day wearing your jeans and learn about the history of Prague's dramatical scene. The National Theatre runs tours regularly. You just have to sign up in advance on their website. We decided to visit the State Opera, and it was lovely. We've learned about its stunning design and saw the presidential balcony. It was also cheaper than getting a ticket for the show, perfect for budget travelers to Prague. Plus, it saves you time in the evening if you have some other things to do. Grab a drink at former military barracks. This place is a local's favorite, Kasarna Karlín, located in the former military barracks. Only part of the complex is utilized today, and you can find a cafe, bar, and a cinema here. This place gets very busy in summer. When their beer garden is open, you can check it out, relax, and even enjoy screenings and concerts as well. Discover the eerie history of Loreta. This Baroque pilgrimage site will surprise you with its history, as this is where the replica of the Holy Hut, aka Santa Casa, the house of the Virgin Mary, is located. According to a legend, angels had transported the house from Nazareth to Loretta Hill in Italy. I tend to think this miracle has something to do with an Italian family called Angeli. But who am I to know for sure, right? The original Nazareth did not survive, but Prague has few details from it, and it is a close replica to the one which ended up in Italy. Besides the mysterious Santa Casa, you will also find a beautiful church where we have eavesdropped to a pipe organ, treasury with one of the most expensive monstrances in the Czech Republic called Prague Sun, adorned with 6,222 diamonds, and Loretta Carillon that Mozart, Franz Liszt, and Frank Zappa himself played, located in the bell tower. There is an entrance fee, and Loretta is open daily till around 4 p.m. And while we are in the area, explore Nový Svět. Nový Svět is one of the most enigmatic places in the Prague's historical city center. It's located just a couple minutes away from the Prague Castle. Usually tourists are surprised that they can find such quiet and picturesque place so close to one of the most touristy areas in the city. We are inviting you to join our Ghosts and Legends tour that will take you around Nový Svět, Hradčany district, and the lesser town in the evening. Our tour guide will share the most chilling and interesting myths and legends that are connected to these three areas. We will link our website where you can check out our schedule and sign up for Ghosts and Legends tour down below. Take a walk on the Prague Cemetery. You might be thinking that this is a very out there suggestion, but you'd be surprised how often Praguers go for a walk to one of their cemeteries. This is an opportunity to contemplate, and guess what? It's always quiet at the cemetery, so if you need that, be their guest. We visited Olszany Cemetery, Old Jewish Cemetery in Žižkov and Malostranske Cemetery on our channel, but the creepiest and most hidden one was, of course, the abandoned cemetery of Bohnice Mental Asylum. Still gives me chills. Visit the abandoned convent and the Church of Saint Gabriel before it gets rebuilt as a 5-star hotel. Catching the last train with this one, as soon the Church of Saint Gabriel and the former Benedictine convent will be turned into a luxury hotel and apartment complex. So far you can still do tours inside, but only in Czech language, and see one-of-a-kind Buron art invented in Germany in the late 19th century by Peter Lenz. This style was inspired by Egyptian, Byzantine and Assyrian art. Unfortunately, the convent has seen better days, and it's dilapidating for the most part, but the church itself is very well taken care of. Personally, I'd be fine with just seeing the church, so if you can somehow pull it off, do it. You can also sign up for the tour via a link I'll leave down below like we did, or stop by and try to peek in on your own time. Take the best photos at the gardens below the Prague Castle. An overlooked place in my opinion, considering you can take some of the best pictures of the city from here. Gardens below the Prague Castle are palace gardens, which are interconnected, and that gives you a variety of photo ops and chances to relax and admire Prague's beauty. There is an admission fee, and the entrance to the gardens is located just a few minutes away from Malostranska metro. Visit a secret nuclear bunker. I have to mention one of the most unique museums in Prague, located in a former nuclear bunker, which was used as spying facilities by the Czechoslovak Communist Party. We have done the whole video about this place, so you can check it out and learn where exactly the party was eavesdropping on their Western guests. They still do. Why do you think this receptionist was so nice and helpful? Get startled by Czech contemporary art. When we are talking about Czech contemporary art, we have to mention one name, David Černý, one of the most famous sculptors of the Czech Republic. And besides seeing his statues displayed on the streets of the Czech capital, you can also go to two places, Mausoleum or Meat Factory. Both of these are located in Prague 5. Yes, they're literally across the road from each other. I have no words. We will have to blur out this entire floor. To summarize our visit, this is definitely not for children, so please don't bring your kids here. I was disturbed by most of the stuff that we saw inside. I cannot imagine what kids would think of it. If you like David Cronenberg's works or any kind of body horror, I think you will enjoy it. There were some non-violent, non-sexual things in there, but the majority of it is pretty violent and pretty sexual. Here's the example where we will have to blur everything out, but you can guess what it was. I mean, it can be either one of two things. Mausoleum is the permanent exhibition of David Černy's works, but if you want to see some contemporary exhibitions, you can go across the road to Meat Factory. Thank you guys for watching this video. If it was the first ever video that you've seen of us, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet, so we can continue making more videos about Prague for you. See you in our next one. Bye!